Hey guys, Proper English here, and today I'm going to show you image transparency. Now, I've got this big 12 by 12 screen over here to do the demonstration, and I've got a control panel that'll allow me to load 3 images onto the screen. What's special is there are 3 layers, a bottom, middle, and top layer. The bottom layer will be in the background, which will get covered by the middle layer, and the top layer covers everything. So let's load in a solid box, and it appears pretty quickly. I mean, this is all stored at the bottom. These are pre-stored images. I'm not rendering them or anything. I'm going to load a checkered box on top of that. Okay, so the important thing to note is the checkered box is overlapping and covering the solid box, but it's only covering it on the overlap, and that's because I've set up the outside of the checkered box to be transparent. So I'm going to load in an empty box, and I think this will make it easier to see what's going on. So on the inside of the empty box, I've said this is an off pixel. This should cover everything. But on the outside of the empty box, I've said this should be transparent so we can see everything that's beneath it. So that's why you can still see part of the checkered box and part of the solid box. And so I'll show you a few more examples of this and give you a basic explanation of how it works. I'm going to do a much more detailed video that goes into how the cell is designed and the logic behind all of this, but right now I'll just give you a brief overview. So the thing to know about this is there are actually 3 states for the pixel. Okay, so there's an on state, an off state, and a transparent state. So the on state appears red, the off state appears black, and the transparent state you can see through and see the images beneath it. And the way I did that was by sending 2 pieces of information for each pixel. So if I say the pixel is on, that's one piece of information. If I say the pixel is off, that's another piece of information. But if the pixel isn't on or off, it's by default transparent, and you can see beneath it. Okay, so we've got another example over here. Now the solid box was covering everything. And let's try one more here. And now what I've done is I've set the solid box, then the empty box, and the checkered box beneath it. So it's pretty cool. You can put any image into any layer. And I'm planning on putting this into the GPU. This will be a type of image manipulation, so you can take an image and place it where you want, place other images above it, move things to the foreground, to the background, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So I've gone back to the original image I showed you, and yeah, this is a neat little circuit. So I wanted to throw this together because I've been doing a lot of tutorials lately, and I wanted to show you something cool with the GPU. But just because I've been doing a lot of tutorials doesn't mean I haven't been working on a lot of other GPU components. And yes, some things just take a little bit of time, so it's worth waiting for. So stay tuned for that stuff. I'm going to try to put out a couple more of these smaller things to keep you guys entertained, but I'll also have a bunch more tutorials. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.